Hello again. So we know the story in Genesis 19 of how the angels came to visit Lot, and the homosexual men of the town of Sodom gathered around his house and demanded that Lot send these guys out so that they could gang rape them in the street. We know that story. Have we considered that the homosexuality wasn't necessarily the heart of what was going on? Homosexuality was an expression of Vaterhass, hatred of God the Father, or should say hatred of the fatherhood of God. But there are other manifestations, other facets to that Vaterhass as well. When we look at how things turned out with Lot's wife, she was went along. The command was to Lot that he was to leave town, he was not to stop, and he was not to look back. That was the command. For her, strong, independent, feminist attitude apparently, she had to turn around. Her self-interest was back in that town, and she had to turn around and look back. You would have hoped Lot would have been a little better at finding somebody. Finding somebody in Sodom was kind of impossible. All this reveals problems with Lot. Should have looked at her mom and her grandma and found out what kind of woman she was going to be before he married her, but he was probably consumed with his feelings and ignored any red flags. That don't sound too unusual, does it? But there she was, of her own mind. She wasn't going to obey her husband because she had no heart to follow God. So she looked back and she turned to salt. But something, in all the weaknesses of Lot, something we should take note of and admire. Lot put the command of God before his feelings because he never looked back at his wife.